Eisenhower Partnership and Frank Call's leadership. I'm honored to serve on that board with John and Carrie. Good morning, everyone. I am the vice mayor, and I want to be your mayor. The city is fantastic, yes, but I think it can do even better. And to the mayor's point, just a moment ago, I just want to say, I'm not running against the mayor nor against the former mayor, but rather for my vision, and I certainly honor their service. So here are 3 main points that I'll mention as to why I'm running. I believe we need to build a thoughtful, appropriate development that fits in, is to scale, and will protect our neighborhoods and our quality of life. Everywhere from the West End to Old Town and everything in between. This is critical, because people need to know that we're going to be protecting their neighborhoods as we develop. Second, the debt. The debt has grown exponentially in the past decade. From 2003 to 2013, it went from about 140 million to 530 million. And this year alone, the interest on the debt, or as we call it, debt service, will be about $63 or $64 million. That's our taxpayers' money. That's all of our money. So for the last 8 years, we've had structural imbalances between revenues and expenditures. And we need to come together to figure this out. We have serious economic challenges. And one way to work on that and to fix that, of course, I believe, is the Eisenhower Valley. And so I really enjoyed being on the board and hearing all the ideas, and we'll talk about that in a minute. Absolutely, we need to maintain the AAA bond rating. It's critical. But we also need to grow our commercial tax base and do it and diversify our economy so we're not so tied to the ups and downs of the federal government. So when I say diversify our economy, I mean bring in more medical research companies, bring in high tech, bring in incubators, entrepreneurs. The Eisenhower West area is particularly of interest to me in terms of entrepreneurship. The third thing, we must rebuild the people's trust. We must have more openness and transparency at City Hall. This means fewer executive sessions. This means that the media will have more ability to scrutinize all the decisions and more public input. Mistakes can happen when everything's done, or when some things are done behind closed doors, and I think the BRAC building is an example of that, unfortunately, because it is off the tax rolls. It's going to cost us over 20 years about $60 million, not to mention the traffic impact, because it's not even near a metro. So these are decisions that I feel we should definitely have had in the public domain. As far as Eisenhower Partnership and the Eisenhower Valley, the sky's the limit. It's very exciting over here. It really is. Huge potential. And we're going to talk about that. 2 metro stops, access to the Beltway. It's almost like the Wild West over in Eisenhower West, as far as I'm concerned. It is sort of like the Wild West. It is amazing what could be planned and what we have been working on. And I'm very excited about it. But as far as right here in Eisenhower East, things have progressed so beautifully. But of course, it's really the National Science Foundation and all that will entail. And I'm proud that this council has worked hard to bring it. And I can't wait for that opening day. So I welcome your questions, and I don't want to go over my time. So thank you very much. I ask for your vote on June 9th.
Thank you. And we will have